Okay, 30, last one on this 3.1, and it's a little bit of review, which is a good thing. Following data represent the profit of a new car dealer, random 40 sales. Determine the shape of the distribution of a new car profit by drawing a frequency histogram. Find the mean and median, which measure better describes the profit. So we want to make a histogram. So the question is, how do we make a histogram? Well, I'm going to put the data in our list and do it on my calculator. So I'm just clearing my list to make it easier. I'm going to go ahead and, come down. I'm going to put the data in, 781, 501, and so forth. I'll pause it and put it in, and then I'll come back and remind you how to do it on the calculator. Okay, here we go. I just got done putting in the 40 pieces of data, and if you mess up one entry, it'll mess up your total answer, so we'll find out and we'll compare here, to see for sure. But when you're putting in the data, just a side note, look at these numbers, 0, 87, 730, 526, the car dealer deserves to make a profit for sure, but 4,000, 3,000, 2,800, that's a lot of profit for selling a new car. Be wary when the time comes, if the time comes you ever go buy a new car. All right, here we go. Let's make a histogram. So to make a histogram, we'll go second, stat plot. I need to make sure that that first plot's on and everything else is off. And it's on, and I'm going to go down and go over to histogram. X-list is L1, I'm good. Now I need to go to my window. Okay, my minimum data is 0. My max data was up here at 4148, so I'm going to go to 4200. And my scalar, how wide I want my classes to be. Well, oftentimes it depends on how many classes I want. With my calculator, I get to change it real easily. So if I wanted, say, 10 classes, then I could divide 4200 by 10, and it would be, 420 wide, right? So, or I could go, 500 wide, $500 wide. So let's make class widths of 500 and see what that looks like. Does that make sense? And then my minimum for my Y, I'm going to go from 0. I've got 40 pieces of data, so this is the height of each class. I don't think there are going to be much more than 10 in any given class, but I can definitely change it. And my Y scale, I'm going to go by ones. And we'll see. Okay, so this is what this looks like, and I can actually do my trace to see. So from 0 to 500 profit, there's 8. 10, 500 to 1,000. 6, this one actually doesn't look bad, like a bad histogram, just the way it sits, does it? 5 cars, 25 to 3,000 profit. 2, 3 to 3,500. None there. And 1 from 4,000 to 4,500 profit. Wow. So there you go. That's not a bad histogram there, but let's look at some different ones just to see. So what if I made my scale more like 1,000? Okay, too few classes. Okay, what if I made my scale 100? Okay, not very useful. Too many classes. I don't get to see an overall trend. Okay, so you kind of see the extremes, and that's what's so nice about the calculator is I get to, do this sort of thing, delete that 0 there, and go from there. Okay, so there's the overall shape. So skewed to the right, which is what it asks, describe the shape. Find the mean and the median, and which measure should I use? Well, since it's skewed to the right, I should definitely use the median. And I'm going to go ahead and calculate the mean and median, stat calc. And I'm on L1. Calculate. So I got the median 1393.4, they got 1392.8. So see, somewhere, well, either their answer's wrong, but more than likely I misinputted a piece of data, and you probably saw it on my list and going crazy with it, going, no, you did it wrong, or I saw your mistake. And I got the median 1177.50. Oh, there you go. We got the same median. So chances are I probably put one piece of data in wrong. It didn't affect my median, but it affected the mean. So there's my median. 1177.50. That's the measure I want to use because it's skewed data. So I use that for my measure. So I'm going to say this: since the distribution of profit on new cars is skewed toward the higher numbers, the median is a better, see, a better is one word, a better measure of center. And there's your median. Okay, there you go. That's it, and we will see you on 3-2.